Oh my god, hi! Tune. It was a tune. It was a tune. For anybody that's going to be watching this in the highlights, we were listening to the song You Sexy Thing by Hot Chocolate. Like, I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing. That one. But welcome back to Dragon Age. This is episode 15? 15? Like a 5-teen? Yes, it is. Episode 15. 15 whole streams of this. One after the other. Is it too early to be wearing my Christmas jumpers like I am right now? No. If it's keeping you warm. I'm that bitch that like would only put a Christmas tree up 12 days before Christmas. That's the way I live. But we're living in a really horrible world, so like if you want to put your Christmas lights up and wear your Christmas jumper and squeeze every last bit of joy out of it that you can, fucking do that shit, okay? Fucking do that shit. Please be mindful with your Christmas lights of flashing lights for people that are sensitive to flashing lights, and be mindful of those things. You can have pretty twinkles without making them fucking strobes this holiday season. That's my only thing. My mum is photosensitive epileptic, and it's really sad to see her struggle so much during this season when you see people with fucking strobe lights on the side of their house, and I'm like, I really don't need my mum fancy dancing in the street just because you wanted to have strobe lights like you're in a club on the side of your building. Anyway. Very mindful, very demure. Yes, be mindful, be demure this holiday season. Yes. Exactly. Oh my god, look at all these cats. Oh my god, yes, gangster cat. We've got the shake of the Coke bottle cat. We've got the Speepy. We've got, ooh, that's a cute little cat with a cute little scar. That cat is judging. We've got a cat with a knife. A knife! Another cat with a knife. A knife! We've got an angry cat. We've got a judgy orange cat. Is that haptic? Orange boy. We've got a sad cat. We've got the screamy cat. I love Bex's screamy cat. And Bex's munch cat. Yes. Heck yes, rave. Heck yes. Big rave energy. Yes. Very that. Right. What did we do last time? We went into the deep roads with Harding to speak to the dwarves about her magic. It was sick. I had a fucking great time. I looted the place. I robbed them blind. And we spoke to an oracle who basically tried to warn us that now that she had been kind of awoken to her magic, that people were going to try and hunt her. So I'm a little bit worried, just a little bit scared, just a little bit. And then we went with Lucanus to Treviso to hunt down Zara Renata, the Venatori mage that imprisoned him after he was betrayed by a member of the Crows. And it turns out that his cousin Ilario, who I didn't trust from the jump, seems to be working in blood magic and wants Lucanus to stay away for the family's safety because he's got a demon inside him, which usually I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, but you're the one that's using blood magic. That's what I'm more fucking concerned about, my dude, my guy. We also spoke to Tash, and Tash is finally growing more comfortable with their non-binary gender identity and is still kind of having some troubles with their mum, but we're moving and we're grooving. And they're really struggling with what happened after Weishaupt. But today we are going to be going back to Minrathous to investigate some cult goings on. So that's what we're doing. I killed the killed the Otham, oh my god, I did it again. The awesome Wrath of Stone against Chat's will. I mean, it wasn't Chat's will, it was your will. You don't speak for Chat. Can any of the PCs use blood magic in any of the games? Dragon Age 2 deals with that intensely. It is actually a subclass in Dragon Age 2 that you can become a blood mage. Otham. So yeah. No. We were all rooting for that guy. Who's with me? Tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds. Who are we rooting? Pet wants you to root for one of the bosses, like mini bosses that I killed, because Pet thought that they were mechanically and aesthetically really cool looking because they were like a golem. But I was just like, you don't speak for Chat, you were the only one rooting for them. Everyone else was rooting for me. As they should be. Thank you. It's giving O'Hare from the Lords. Yes. It's giving. Oh my god. No! Pet, come back. Pet, come back. Right, does anyone want to talk to us? I believe in miracles. Oh no, I was gonna be stuck in my head all stream. Where you from? You sexy thing. I want to see if, also, I want to, so we're going back to Minrathous to investigate stuff with the Venatori. And so I want to take Lucanus, but then I have to take Nev, and I just don't want them flirting with each other in front of me. Like, they never fucking shut up about it. Hi.
Zara is dead after everything she did to me. To us! It should have been my knife that finished this. Ilario denied me that.
This emote was banned for being too sexy. That's a mouse. I love it though. Absolutely throwing ass. My little mouse is chucking it. I will have stern words with Nev if she tries anything. I love Nev so much. I just want her to like me, but also like back off. Or maybe just let me join in, for the love of God. Like, if you guys are gonna bone, can I join? I would be so down for that. I'll have stern words with Nev anyway and hope she tries something. I'm so sweet boy. I'm so sweet boy. Right, well, let us go then, shall we? We're heading back to Docktown. Sadly, I have no raining dollar bills to go with your emote. Just know that in spirit, we are raining dollar bills on that mouse that's absolutely throwing ass. Okay. We're taking Nev. Maybe we take... He's an assassin. It makes sense if we take him. Do you know what? We're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with it. We're gonna suck it up and deal with it. Lux, you have all of the fucking sick emotes. Sick emotes. Look at that. Raining dollar bills. Right, now can you two fucking behave yourselves? Please and thanks. It is a love triangle. I'm like, hi, you're a really hot woman and I really want you to like me. I know you don't and that's okay. I understand why. A note to the Viper? Asher. It sounds like Mivaris will soon grace Minrathous with her presence. Keep her safe, will you? I hear your recent activities have brought the attention of powerful players. It was an inevitability. I suppose. One doesn't transform an empire by staying quiet. We are on the cusp of something. Upheaval is often a prelude to change, and Tevinter is hungry for it. Tell May to call upon our allies in preparation. There were many, even in the magisterium, who supported the Lucerni in our short-lived political experiment, and who support us still. I will return as soon as I can. Even with my considerable charm, I have found it impossible to persuade a captain to sail when he believes it unwise. Sobering. It is far too hot up here, and the humidity is a nightmare. Your friend, Dorian. Dorian wants to talk. Lords of Fortune, we have a script for Shathan. I've been talking to people from Tevinter and bad. A trans woman talks to me about gender. She's at worse. You know how we're not really in the Qun, but also not really Ravani? I'm that, but for gender. Weak. Hey, this might make you angry, she'll argue. I've been talking to people, do not say Tevinter, about gender stuff. Do you know what being non-binary is? I've been thinking, maybe if it's okay. Ugh, no, Mivaris not to say it like it's a question or that I'm asking permission. I am non-binary. It feels weak, uncertain. I'm non-binary. It means I'm not a man or a woman. I use they instead of she now. Short, clear, should work. Really, yeah, pretty much. If you have any questions, please ask them respectfully. We have ones from the Antivan Crows. The joyous wyvern, and so the joyous wyvern ran over fields and through the wood until she reached her long missed cave and thought, yes, this was good. So then there's a note attached in Lucanus's handwriting. Emmerich, did the books here come from outside the Fade, or did the lighthouse create them? This was read to me as a small child. I have not seen a copy since. How is there one here? And then Emmerich wrote back, a fascinating line of inquiry. No doubt it is tied to the lighthouse's enchantments. If we could find a copy of the book back in our own realm, and then compare the two texts, we might learn if the one you found was taken from your memory. And then Nev replied, more proof this place senses pieces of our thoughts. So there you go. Yay, gender! Dorian. We love you, Dorian. I always feel really sad coming here. But here we are. So yeah, there's candle hops that we need to be looking for here that could be like a little side quest, like a little silent fetch quest thing. So if we see them, we can, you know, talk to them, get the next one.
It's nice to get out of the lighthouse.
I've never met a mage who distrusts the Fade as much as you.
Source of magic, sure. But it's also made of tricks, dreams, and unanswered questions. It pays to be cautious.
Nev is required for this quest. A trip to Docktown leads to a new case for Nev and problems for the Threads Crime Syndicate. Let's go.
Let's try this again. Nev, we were going to talk. You come looking for me?
Hello, Alec. And Cedar, you sing at the Cobbled Swan. And spy for the Threads?
You got it.
All right, you called. I showed up. Why are we here?
Because the Venatori are targeting Threads. We want the scales tipped back in our favor.
You seem tough enough on your own. You really need us?
I get my knuckles bloody from time to time, but if you haven't noticed, there's a lot going on.
Cut to the chase, Alec.
The Venatori are taking our people, and they aren't shy about it. They walked into the Swan and abducted our boss, Marco Damas.
The Threads always kept their leader secret, pulling strings from the shadows.
Yeah, well, the Venatori found us out, declared they were securing Docktown as they dragged him out. Cedar was performing at the time. So the whole thing.
They just walked in? The Venatori don't lack confidence.
I'd love to correct that. Wouldn't you? It's an easy deal. Right, Nev? We've had our differences, but the Threads are better neighbors than the Venatori.
Dogtown's ours. We want them out as much as you.
The cult's got an inside track on our members. They're watching us. But you?
I get it. You give us the lead, we go in alone.
They're holed up in the Thread market. I'll get you access. Still won't be easy.
Good luck, all right.
Here's hoping.
Don't get yourself killed.
I will most certainly try.
So, we're rescuing the leader of a crime syndicate.
The Threads protect their streets. If we can swing power back in their favor, Dogtown needs whoever will fight for it. Let's get to the market.
I am gonna loot the place before we go, I hope you know. He was given bad boy vibes. He looked a little bit like Ilario. I won't lie to you. He looked a little bit like Ilario, just like in the way that he was built as an NPC. I was too busy looking at him going, you look like Ilario, but in different clothes. Never any news. There's never any news when the tide rolls in, when that ship appears without you. There's never any tears when the tide rolls out, and all I do is doubt you. Are you happy somewhere? Did you die on me? Is there a world where any of it matters? There's never any news when the tide rolls in and the city spins round again. A song written for Lamplighter and Cobbled Swan performances. Lyrics by Sida Sikona.
The shadow dragons have all but disappeared. What happens now?
Right. Not a very good song. Wasn't even a minute long and they had no music to go with the vocals. Won't be back. Right, where are we best going? New place. We've not been there yet. Right, let's just follow this. It's showing us that we need to go this way. Checking that there's nothing. We've been down this way before to get to like the tunnels. Yeah, like in there. Okay. So be prepared for Venatori, I guess?
Alright. So, when we...
Your chase sends heat.
Have eyes on the lamplighter. Alec did have one of their friends.
Lucanus?
It's not.
Got us the rain. Watch it. That's got it.
Double your effort!
God protect us! Oh, look at that.
Good work!
This cannot be!
That's it for now, but we need to move before any more of the cult catches on.
If the Venatori are against the Threads, why take Damas? Why not kill him at the Swan?
The Threads must have something the Venatori want.
So the Threads are a crime syndicate based in Minrathous. They have not really got on with Nev, but she uses them when she needs information. As
The Venatori schemes will end here.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
What do you say, Thread?
For the glory of Tevinter Reborn.
Good.
Ooh.
There's a problem.
What
What are they doing?
Blood magic. They're using mind control on the threads.
So what now?
The threads are confined, out of danger for now, but we need to get them out. Take out the mages in charge, and we break the control.
Already on it.
Ooh, ow.
A blessing of the Imperium!
We're under fire. Got ready. My job's done.
Get back! Die for failing!
Made it through.
Match your strength with mine!
You want to die? I'll do the job for free.
Pals, if you guys not will just say, oh no! Our table! It's broken! Over and over again, they'll hang up. Icon.
End it!
Brooke takes credit there.
You'll stick with mine! God's power! Open and stop dying!
Take your shot.
That's the last of them.
They're controlling kidnapped threads with blood magic. If one of them revealed Damas, taking the boss gets them everything. We need to find him.
We can free the captives here too.
We're gonna do some exploring.
Are you going to... Can I go?
Yeah. Control's broken. Take a moment to recover and then get out of here.
Master Runners, thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
I'm on it. Sure thing.
Oh, we can make her freeze things and unfreeze
Got it.
things. I shall be playing with my brother and maybe back before you end. Have a great stream, V. Thank you, Pet. I appreciate you. Have a good time with your brother. There's something in there and I want it. Oh, right. Thank you. So now if we freeze it here,
Here goes nothing.
it's frozen up. So then if we activate this again, Veil Song plus 8, is that what we've got equipped? We've got Fade Light equipped. Veil Song. Okay. Well, there we go. I want to make sure that we've got everything before we continue.
Wait. I heard something. There's someone up ahead.
There also looked like there was stuff in those tunnels, so before we do anything, I want to go and check that out. What's this? She is chosen. Follow her and we will save Minrathis. Have faith. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Can't be Zara, because Zara's dead. Oh.
You got it. You bet.
Now what does that do? Okay. Right. Okay. So then we can undo
I've got
this.
this.
Can we do it from down here? Yes, we can. Which means... Wait, what does it mean? We want to... Yeah. Right. Shut this. That'll open. And then we want... Yeah. We want to freeze this.
Got it.
And then we're going to go back up. So that'll stay open. Shut this. And then whatever this does. Lens cache. Gimme this stuff. Crystalline shards, spell blades, and a memento. Okay. So yeah, we've now went through and done all of those things. So now we want to, can we go up here? Will that trigger anything? I don't think it will.
Captives.
You sure they're not controlled?
I'm me.
It's fine.
What's going on here?
I don't know. They ask questions. People come back weird.
You're good. Take a second to breathe, then go when you can.
Thank you.
The threats control Docktown. Smuggling rings, dirt on people, money. If the cult takes over, they get the lot. They can use the threads for muscle, or to get close to people who know them. But there's more to this. I can feel it.
I want to, while we're here, I want to swap out, I don't know why I keep swapping this ultimate attack, because I prefer this one. Good to do that while we're here. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can get anything more from this area except maybe little tiny bits of loot, which we'll take it. Right, so it looks like we're gonna have to go through this door, which is what we were gonna go through anyway. So we've not lost out on anything. Before I do that though, I'm sorry I'm taking a million years. Just want to make sure that there's no cool things. Okay. And we've got the chest, we read the note. Someone that she is like who they should be worshipping. Ooh!
Quite the setup. That's Markle Damas? I could take him off your hands.
He's not mine to give. Damas serves our best.
Hello, Nev. I've missed you.
You know me.
Damas doesn't, but I do. You stopped me once, but my purpose remains.
Aelia.
Rid Minrathis of this criminal. Kill him. Will anyone notice in Docktown? I won't be stopped.
What have you done, Aelia? Speaking directly through him? Puppetry? The blood magic needed?
Impressed? It pales next to the power Devinter once had.
Say the word and we move. Together.
How familiar.
Enough.
You dealt with Bataris and his relic. You found us here. No further. The risen god showed me the path. To our legacy. Our salvation. I am this city's future. And you'll stay out of my way.
We need to subdue Damas fast, but keep him alive.
This wretch? I would use him for something better, even if it's stopping you.
No one should die like that.
Hold on, Rook.
Okay, we need...
Nev, this person controlling Damas.
We can talk later.
They're cold vulnerable.
Is this place better with friends, favors, petty schemes? did better with you. I will give everyone a greater cause.
Typical Venatori.
Will you lead these people astray?
Leave them out of it. Aelia, taking over the threads. It secures the Venatori a little more power, but I know you. There's more. You're setting us up. For what?
For Minrathous. Our ancient power restored, our destiny renewed.
And damn the lives it takes. We've played this game before.
The game never ended.
I don't care what you're playing, but Nev's got backup.
Nev keeps her own agenda. If a fool's caught in it,
Well, I've been called worse.
Minrathous is broken, but you like it. Does it flatter your ego to leave the city as it is? To prove your cynicism right? I am our hope. I'll change these streets, starting with Doktar. It could do better. Goodbye, Nev. Venedus. Fucking cultist snakes. They'll pay for this.
Thomas, are you all right?
I wouldn't be.
Nev Gallus, if you're here, Alec sent you.
You're welcome.
You did me a favor. I heard you stopped a red lyrium relic, and the Venatori responsible walked. But Taurus, I've got dirt on him.
Enough for the shadows to make a move.
Consider it my thanks.
Bataris put lives at risk. If you can take him down...
Do it.
Consider it done. The Threads protect their streets. It looks like you do, too.
There's no one else here. The person controlling him...
She's gone. I gave Damas's information to the surviving Shadow Dragons. They'll run with it. Bataris is one man, but that's one less Venatori to deal with. You know, I didn't expect backup for this job. I wasn't looking to drag you in.
We saved Damas. The stuff with Aelia, we'll figure it out.
This doesn't end well.
Who is she? Besides an evil blood mage.
A damn fanatic. A believer in Tevinter's former glory. I caught her trying to save the city. The ritual, what she wanted to summon. She'd have sacrificed us all. I caught her. The Templars had her. Turns out, Aelia had sympathy in the right places. She disappeared from her cell, but I had a lead. I should have gone alone. But I went looking for backup. Someone I could trust, Rana. I found her partner first. Brahm always wore that Andrastian pendant. Had it that night, too. He was a pain. But at the end of the day, he always showed up, tried to do the right thing. Like it's easy. He went in too fast. Aelia found him, she got out. Brahm didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Me too. Aelia's trail went cold after that. The Templars stopped putting people on it. They buried Brahm's death. Like it was nothing. Said it wasn't an official case, that he didn't have orders. He put protecting Docktown first. He helped me. And that's what he got. What now? A dragon attack, Aelia's back, and backed by a god. Where does it end? I can't say a lot of people show up for me, Rook, or that it ends well when they do, but today, you came through for Docktown this time, even when I didn't expect it.
I wasn't there for the dragon, but I won't stop fighting for our city.
Can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah, but we'll take things back. We have to.
That's the job, isn't it?
Aelia, a Venatori zealot who once escaped Nev, has returned to Minrathous. Nev stopped Aelia from controlling the Thread crime syndicate with blood magic, and the cultist still has plans for the city's future. Whatever Aelia's plotting won't be good, and she's promised it starts with Docktown. Okay, I'll give her. And we leveled up! And there's people that want to talk to us, apparently.
Dweller, an invitation has manifested to the Black Emporium in Docktown. The antiquarian there is stagnant and stubborn, but he offers forgotten treasures for those in need.
The Black Emporium, like Inquisition Black Emporium? Cool as fuck. Cool as fuck. We love. Right. We got new... This got updated. This got updated. This got updated. And we got, what was it? These new heavy armor things, the Defiant Plate. Map-wise, got new quests. The Black Emporium, meet Xenon the Antiquarian. Have we got missives? From the Black Emporium. Dearest Rook, we at the Black Emporium value your patronage, and it is with heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you to the miserable behaviour of some of your companions. What? The Morn Watcher refused to lure the wisps of your lighthouse into a contraption of my invention to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. The Grey Warden refused to part with the Griffin for what we consider to be a generous sum, and told me where I could shove my gold. Did you know? I had a Magister standing by, ready to miniaturize the creature, and had to send him away. The Magister required a hefty deposit for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And the little redhead was the worst. I had only begun to suggest she allow me to look at the famed crossbow Bianca when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbour, in a weighted sack. Please speak with them. I should hate to see our business relationship suffer a result of their uncivil manners. Well, you deserved it, but go off. What's up here? More stagger! Companions, we have stuff for Nev. Stuff for Nev. Maybe it's new stuff for Nev. We've got points available for Nev. She's officially level 6. We've got stuff for Nev. She's still gonna be our friend. Stuff for Nev. We really like this one. So I think we should maybe... On detonation deals an additional 100% stagger. Fuck yeah. Stagger! Barrier Buster. Yeah. And Lucanus is level 7. Tash is level 5. Harding is level 6. Emmeric's level 5, Davern's level 6, Bilar's level 6. So we really need to take out Emmerich a bit more. And Tash a bit more. And the two of them don't really get on, which is funny to me. Codex, Dwarven People Codex. Hey Tash. Basically, the schism in the chantry was a result of a disagreement over a single line in the Chant of Light. Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. The Orlesian chantry interprets this to mean that mages shouldn't rule. Tevinter obviously disagrees. Other differences. Leader, Divine Victoria in the south, and Divine Aketus II in Tevinter. The Orlesian Divine is always a woman. The Imperial Divine is always a man. The seat of power, Val Royeaux versus Minrathous. Templars in the south, the Templar Order is tasked with keeping mages in line in accordance with the Chantry's rules. In Tevinter, the Templar Order keeps mages in line, but actually this just means serving the ruling mages. Magic in the south is seen as a curse or a corrupting influence. Blood magic is forbidden. In Tevinter, magic is status and blood magic is quote-unquote forbidden. Hope this helps. Lace. Shadow Dragons. Last lead on Aelia. Rana. Gallus has a lead on Aelia and it's good. No surprise. Tried to find you, but we've got to move. Can't lose this. The cultist would kill her own mother for glorious Tevinter. Some random dockhand gets in her way and we know how that'll go. Not sure how long this will take. If I'm late tomorrow, can you pick up a paper for me? The Minrathous Truth. There's a story I want to read. Brom. Aelia's blood magic. Nev. Minrathous claimed to hold blood magic in contempt. Not that they ever did. How many mages used it in secret to enhance their power and puff up their damn egos? And how many are being less hidden about it now? The Venatori are fanning the flame. They believe the first dreamer learned blood magic from the old god Dumat, and mages are denying themselves the power they deserve. Which makes the rest of us, what, blood donors for their glory? As for Aelia, she's high up in the ranks, even if no one sees her directly. I've seen blood mages plant ideas in people's minds, but that sort of control is indirect. The puppetry you describe Aelia using, being able to move and speak through Damas completely and at a distance, goes far beyond the usual mess. They're calling her Lusican's chosen. The Shadow Dragons have your warning. I'll watch for anyone acting out of character. We can't have Aelia entering what ranks we have left. Tarquin. We also have one down here. Nev's case notes on Aelia. Aelia's back, still a zealot, somehow worse. Where has she been? Never left? Too many places to slip through. Likes the catacombs, but her old haunts clean. Too many tunnels. Somewhere else? Need more of a lead. Look for rumours. Ask Lucanus. Heard anything from before? Old notes at apartment. Warn Rana. Hiding behind puppets. New trick. Blood magic stronger? Quote-unquote risen god showed her the way. Someone made friends with an escaped god. The bet's on Elgarnan. But there's more to this. What's the big picture? How does she fix Minrathous? Docktown's her target, at least to start. The threads will tie up her cultists for now. Hi, Bex. Thank you for your bardic. Thank you. But Aelia herself, don't think she chose the place because of me, but watching the knife twist, she'll enjoy that too much. Damn it. And then we got some mementos. Of 4, it could be worse. Plus 16 modifier to you, as always. Right. We got this new Dominate rune. Ew. All generated mana is converted to ultimate for 10 seconds. Could always be worse. Hi, Bub. How goes Act 2? Well, we just met a blood mage who spoke through a man. Blood mages aren't super cunty and cool. Well, they're still cunty, but they're not good in this game. They're all evil bastards that use blood to manipulate and be evil to people. They're not quite. They're just not as cool as Evangeline. Boo, I know. But we just met an old enemy of Nev. I'll show you Nev. So Nev is our shadow dragon girly pop who hates the Venatori, who are the blood mages, and they basically are ruling Minrathous, which is where she's from and also where my character's from. And this old enemy, Aelia, is like a big blood mage that basically wants to sacrifice the whole city to like, what's the word? Sacrifice the whole city in the blood magic ritual to fix the city for the Elven God. It's all very fucked. But we just met her for the first time. Fucking Elven Gods, I know. But me and her have started mending our broken relationship, which is good. She's level 6 in our trust bond. And Lucanus is level 7, obviously. But these two keep flirting with each other. And I'm like, every time I've used all the flirty things, he just doesn't respond to it. And I'm like, can you stop being avoidant? Right. Speaking of things to do. We should go to Docktown. I want to see this fucker, the Black Emporium guy. Is she the one that got fucked off because of the city you chose? Yes, Neva is fucked off about the city we chose because we didn't choose Minrathous, we chose Treviso. So I'll show you on the world map. So now all of this is all blighted because we chose this one. Hi, welcome in. How are you, my love? I'm sending all my love to you. A queen is never late. I know, I should have just, like, waited. I was just early, that's all that was. But yes, so Treviso is where the Antivan Crows, or like the assassins, live. And then this is where the Shadow Dragons live, that are like a, like, sort of like resistance to anti-slavery group, which is technically what we're part of. But yes, so we could go back to Minrathous and see about this guy. If you read To Winter Nights, you meet Aelia and Nev's story. Lucanus also has a short story in there. I haven't read To Winter Nights because I wanted to go in kind of blind. Slimer Belt, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Bless me. Bless me again. Oh my days. Bless me. Thank you for the blessings. It's very cold. But hi Slimer, welcome in. But yes, so that's good to know. I cast Bless on you. Thank you. Bless, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. We have new quests available in Docktown.
Oh, right. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Fat poison?
Yes, fat poison.
Got you covered.
Thank you so much for the Cusco's poison. If you drunk it, I did. I'm turning into a llama now. A llama? He's supposed to be dead. Yeah, weird. Thank you to Rogue for the 8,000 total petals given to the cultribution, your cultribution. And Bex, thank you for the 8,000 total petals for your cultribution. But yes, so we have that to do. It's not totally necessary to read it, but if you wanted some extra backstory, it's worth a read. I will definitely read it now. I'll probably read it afterwards, after my first playthrough, and be like, ooh, and then go through it that way. Oh, natural 19, heck yes, as you should. So yeah, we have that we could do. Stuff in Docktown. We do have to go back to the Hossberg wetlands at some point. To do some things. Does anybody want to talk to us? Who's chatting? Oh, these two are chatting again. These two are chatting. So we should go see what they're up to. We'll go this way first. The Three of Wands, heck yes. Ow. Ow. Slimer, welcome in. I'm glad to have you.
So hold on. The Blight was the severed...
Dreams.
Right. Dreams of the Titans. And they were driven mad by imprisonment?
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around that?
The same way you wrap your head around the elven gods talking to mortals as the Tevinter old gods who were really their dragon thralls. Reality is wild. Just go with it.
Valid. Yes! Oh, slay! We love this. Very slay. Very, very slay. But how have your days been going? How have your days been? I had a big anxious and ended up staying up all night. And then fell asleep and then slept all day. Which, not great. Are you having fun with the game so far? I'm currently on my second playthrough. Oh my god, obsessed. This is my first playthrough of it. Obviously no spoilies. But I'm just adoring it. I'm loving it very much. How did you find it? How are you? What are your thoughts? Obviously without spoilies, obviously. It's been fucking frosty out here.
Know,
I don't want to drive tomorrow,
I discovered
but
a large jar inlaid with a golden flame pattern at that Kunari burial site I examined. I presume it was for storing specific organs after death?
No, the Asolitar doesn't hold anything. It stays empty. Like the body is empty now that the spirit is gone.
Ah, it seems you know something about ancient Kunari customs after all.
What? No, that's... Everybody knows that.
This is Tash. Hi. This is Tash. Tash is our non-binary, Kunari dragon hunter. And they go by they, them. And they're very tall and very hot and very nice. They have a crystal horn. And yeah, they're just really pretty. So yeah, this is Tash. Tash with the really long hair and the undercut. Whatever the appropriate honorific is here. That. My lips are sealed. I'm just along for the ride with you. I'm so glad you're here. I love it so much. I love the found family aspect of this game so much. It's amazing. I was very proud of them. Teared up and everything. Me too. Look how tiny I am compared to them. Look how small. I'm so teeny tiny. Look. Even fucking Emmerich, who's tall compared to me, looks teeny in comparison to Tash. But yeah, so this is Tash. I'll show you in the companions. Yeah, this is Tash. Look at the height difference. Yeah, this is Tash. Just giving you the full. This is for Bex. God damn. They're a Kunari. They're like a half giant. I think that they've got something to do with dragons. Tash breathes fire. Is a dragon hunter, but has more of a special interest with sort of caring for and protecting dragons and understanding them. Is very blunt and is coming to terms with their non-binary identity throughout the game. I cried when we had that cutscene, which is just them realizing that they don't feel like a woman and also don't feel like a man and don't understand it. And then we had some fellow trans and non-binary friends from the world of Dragon Age come and talk to Tash and kind of just give a little bit of support. And also my character's non-binary in the game. They're very femme-presenting, but they're non-binary. I think like if they were to give pronouns, it would be she, they, much like my good self, my little non-binary self. And Bunny, welcome in. Are we being gay? Yes. We're being gay and queer and non-binary. Gay and queer and non-binary here. Let's fucking go. Bunny, how are you? And yeah, so you have like specific options as well if your character is trans or non-binary, to respond to Tash, to like empathize with them, to be like, I understand how you're feeling, or like I have some kind of understanding. And it made me cry. It made me fucking cry. I can't remember what session it was or what stream it was we did of it, but it was just me trying to describe, like my character describing their sort of gender dysphoria, and like I was just like, I relate to this too much and I'm emotional over it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Tash is wonderful. So we've got, for those of you that have maybe like dipped in and out, I've decided on Your Highness as the appropriate honorific, yes. So we've got Tash, we've got Nev, we've got Lucanus, we've got Harding, Sweet Bean, we've got Emmerich, we've got Davrin, and we've got Balara. I love all of them. I love all of them. I love them all so much. I'm currently trying to romance this bisexual disaster. And they're definitely my type because every time I flirt with them, they give me nothing. They give me nothing. He just kind of stares like, I just choke laughed, as you should, quite frankly. At least you didn't snort laugh. Have you ever played through Divinity Original Sin 1/2? I have not, but I really want to. Because I know that they were the people that made BG3. Brooding. Too bad he's not an elf, Javi. I know if he was an elf. Oh. But I'll take a human, I guess. I kind of like Gale then, so you're used to it. Gale's the complete opposite. Gale's like, let me love you and adore you and everything and all the whole world. But then at the same time, you're like, hey, I love you back. And he's like, how dare you? How dare you? Bisexual disaster, indeed. Yes. But I've not played through it. I really would like to, maybe in the future. Because I love RPGs and I love fantasy and I love all that kind of thing. So, stick around. But yes, so we just met Aelia, who we got like these like codex entries about Aelia, and you can't tell me, I can't zoom in, but they're giving like evil cunty mage. I haven't played, but an ex-partner loved it and heavily influenced me to get it. Ooh. Gale in Act 1 is like Edward Cullen pretending he doesn't want to eat Bella. So awkward. Yeah. 100%. But also at the same time, it's like once you get into Act 2 with Gale and he's fully like, you're in the midst of like a hellscape and he's like, I've thought about fucking you. It's wild. He's just like, he's so he's so like out there. Whereas Lucanus, when we first like went on a like little like get to know you excursion, like a friendship quest, we went to a cafe in Treviso with his cousin. We were talking about things, and I kept picking all the flirty answers. Literally the minute you're covered in blood, Gale's like, oh hey, yes, exactly, exactly. But yeah, so I always pick the flirty options with Lucanus, and it's almost like nothing. The only time he's ever flirted was when we were in that cafe, and he was just a bit like, I see you, okay. And he lives in a cupboard.
What more can the gods do?
Oh, my little bisexual disaster insomniac that's possessed by a demon. Right up my fucking alley, thank you. But we have to talk about our two baby boys. This is a San. He's a griffin. Half eagle, half lion. It's a slow burn. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the slow and I'm feeling the burn. I think Emmerich is finally getting that I'm flirting with him. As you should. As you should. I really want to do an Emmerich romance run of this, like, so badly. I really, really want to. This is Manfred, also known as Matt Mercer. And when you interact with him, you play rock, paper, scissors. And I beat him today. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I beat him. Right. So we need to go, I want to go see what this Black Emporium thing, Manfred is literally my child. Oh, yes. Like, I'm not even romancing Emmerich, but I'm like, hi, I'm his, like, surrogate mother at this point. Oh, we've got a new thing with, it's updated her character thing. Right, so we still have this story quest in the Hossberg wetlands, but I want to go back to Docktown to see this Black Emporium, Mr. Xenon, or person Xenon. So let's do that. And we'll take Emmerich. And we'll take Tash. Because I want to. World. We're going back to Docktown. Handsome. Glorious. Beautiful. I thought that I'd really miss having like 4 people in the party, but I've honestly not. I've honestly not missed it. I've liked that it's been a trio. Manfred, literally my child. Yes. So welcome back to the awfulness that is Docktown. Docktown was ransacked by the gods and I didn't come and save them. Blah, blah, blah. It's all my fault. It's great. It's wonderful. But we're going... There's stuff. I was really mad at first about it, but you get more personalised party banter with just 2. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, there's stuff over here. On the notice board. The Venatori continue to set up their rituals. Those strong enough to do so must resist, to show the people that the cult will never break our spirit. A friend of Minrathis, the ritual sites are marked on a crude map. More
Another
rituals?
message asking for help dealing with Venatori. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Last rites. Did we not just do this? Right, well, here we go. We did this before. But I think this maybe just is a periodic thing that you continue doing. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that there's now these. This is not gonna be good.
Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
Well, I'm trying, but I need to know where this is going. Where's that going? Haha. Three times at most, but yeah, it's one of those Radiant side quests. Yeah. Ooh, Jesus. What's this? Caught someone poking around one of the focus points. Someone needs to learn the consequences of meddling. The ritual will commence as soon as you arrive, now that all suitable components have been gathered.
Let's hurry. Don't let...
The Cobbled Swan is famous, but you won't find the best drinks in the city there. Instead, seek out a bar with no name and barely more than a counter and some tables. Enjoy a beverage and pick up the trail.
Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city? Yes. Let's go.
Ooh. Side quests! I'm surprised I haven't gotten an achievement for petting the animals. Maybe it's like you have to pet all of them.
Ship got in yesterday. Are the Venatori worse than you remember? We've all been saying.
And we're on our way. Close to the lamplighter, you'll find a bridge and a crumbling, dilapidated building. Like so many in our city, it has been neglected for too long. I've hidden something there to make the visit worth your while. Watch your step, however, and hope the foundations hold.
The note mentioned a bridge near here. No harm looking.
the side quests up the wazoo.
This should never happen. Not anywhere.
Out of tune. Musicians, singers, acrobats and buskers of all varieties are notably absent around Docktown. Individuals close to the local entertainers claim they've vanished from their lives entirely, while patrons at the Cobbled Swan in particular are said to be missing their musicians.
Buskers disappearing from Docktown. But why? Something to look into.
New side quests.
Venatori, stop them!
Mother of piss. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, we've seen one of them before. In the crossroads. Ow. Ow. We're gonna do one of these. And then we're gonna do you. And you. Over there. Thank you, Emmerich.
My pleasure.
They're hitting us from there.
Just running around like The guards are doing fuck all about it.
Ready. Finish him.
Mother of God. Combo.
Someone over there. Looks like she needs help.
It's over.
Right, there's stuff. Okay. We will free the cult victim, but first we loot.
You don't get it. About the Kunari stuff. It's my mother's crap.
But you know so much more than you give yourself credit for.
But never as much as her.
Ah,
Don't me. She's the expert.
of course she is. She has decades of experience. But a proper teacher never makes a student feel inadequate.
Maybe in Navarra.
What? There's stuff in here. This is one of like a Nev thing. Has to be. Right. Let's deal with this. Okay. And then we destroy this one. And then we destroy this one. And then we do the other side, I think.
Trouble coming our way.
Oh, piss off.
Behind you! Strike them now! Alright, team!
We are failing our
They're firing at us!
Dealt with. There's gotta be a way in. Or something. Maybe we... go this way? Hello, pretty kitty.
Let's finish the job.
Are you all right? I'll be fine, I think. But the Viper isn't. The Venatori have him. They're going to kill him. Publicly. Said it would break the Shadow Dragons. And Dogtown.
Where?
The Temple of Andraste. They said it would suit him. Please hurry.
We need to rescue the Viper, like, yesterday. Oh, we need to... I can't do that without Nev. I physically can't do it.
Masked mystery. Reliable source.
Right, she detonates Sundered. You also detonate Sundered. Okay, we're taking the Greilies. We need to go save Matt Mercer's other character, one of many apparently.
What happened to the salt brew? Bona made a deal with the threads. Then he tried to cut him back out. That's that stupid.
So Viper is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders who unfortunately was really badly injured during where the fuck are we going? During the attack on Minrathous.
So where's the game?
Right, I think we should go through this way.
Players will wait.
People are sick.
Maybe we can just dip through.
Citizen.
I keep wondering.
Lots of trouble in the city.
Where the fuck are we going? We've just went in a
Good day,
circle.
citizen.
You trust people to keep quiet.
They will.
First mistake.
Gillinean's archdemon was... I just didn't expect that many heads.
No kidding. The statues back home don't look like whatever that was.
Right, we're heading this way. Okay. So this is the Imperial Chantry.
Mages in dark robes were looking for labourers to move crates at the docks. You could move crates. You've moved crates before. Easy. Do your job.
Ooh. Spirit of compassion.
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
Right, we need a way in.
Still damaged after those shots from the palace?
I guess we get demons or this. They'll patch up the forum before they get to us down here, if they ever do.
Okay. if we go this way.
There's a problem.
Nice, Rook.
The gods in power!
There he is. Let's go.
Eso.
Finale, move yours.
More blood! More life! Must give more! Fight!
I feel the dawn.
I am...
Let's get Viper out of there before more Venatori show up.
Viper.
Holding off death for yet another day, it seems.
At least, you're not going down that easy.
I told the shadows to lay low.
That's the problem with rebels. They never listen.
I'm in your debt, Nev. You too, Rook.
I let this city down before. I'll make up for it. One step at a time. One life at a time. So, what now? What happens to the Shadow Dragons?
I'll get word out. We'll find each other. We once started from nothing but a dream. We can do so again.
Or maybe you should rest. Haven't you done enough? The Blight...
The Blight will take me down no matter what. I'd rather take action before it does. I have to believe Minrathous can survive this, and emerge stronger. Better, even if I'm not here to see it.
I love you, Viper. I'm sorry. Hey. Has Bag not hurt from carrying all these voices? Literally, I'm like, oh, it's Matt Mercer. Oh, it's Matt Mercer. Fucking Mercer! We've got Out of Tune, The Black Emporium. We still have the Black Emporium. We've done fucking all these other things. Right, find the second clue. Let's go clue hunting. Undiscovered? Look at all the fucking nonsense we've got in this place. Right, let's, instead of that right now. Let's do investigate the cobbled swan. Because we know where that is.
Robes? That probably means mages. No, it's fine. Don't think about it. Everyone's going to be like
it. Doing a little run around to investigate some missing buskers. Glad that we're like fixing things with Nev slowly. And I appreciate that it's possible, especially with how early on in the game it was. I was like, oh no. So that's the next story bit, but I don't wanna push it.
So after crossing paths in the deep roads, you kept in touch with Evka and Antoine?
Yeah, we trade letters every few months. One time, Antoine sent a diagram for some kind of automatic door he was developing based on springs. It chimed when it closed, so you wouldn't get stuck. He can be a little unorthodox.
Aren't we all?
Also gonna swap out Tash and Emmerich again. For some side questy stuff. I'm just trying to keep even keel with everybody.
Why don't you care about our city?
Because there's little I can do about anything.
So
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
Ah, that's what we're gonna do.
This candlewick's been treated with, I think it's copper crystals. The wine. A lot of it.
Ah, Silent Plains Piquette. A popular tipple with the Venatori.
They were here for a while, drinking. Waiting for what? Let's check outside, see where they went.
The others are bartenders, but I'm the mixologist. I don't serve drinks. I build libations. Let me know if you want anything.
I build libations.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Welcome to the Cobbled Swan. I sound like Keira Knightley. What? What do you want?
Wine. Probably a cheap vintage. That's blood. Did one of the buskers get hurt?
Leave Keira alone. I fucking love Keira Knightley. That was meant with peace and love. That was meant with... Well... Listen, I'm a Pirates of the Caribbean stan, I'm a Keira Knightley stan. She talks with so much teeth. Well, there's a person on TikTok, I believe, that does a really good Keira Knightley. I think he's actually in the Cuphead show that I'm watching. I think he plays the devil in it.
No busker would leave their instrument behind. Strings are broken. Somebody knocked this instrument around.
Quite pretty. It's very iconic. There's also one in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like it's when she's flirting with Jack and she's like, curiosity, and it's ridiculous. Singers can enjoy their view of the water before we drown them in it. We'll empty the lookout soon enough.
All right. The Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink. They're distracted. Then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know why yet, but we know where the buskers were taken. The lookout.
And we're off. Curiosity. I want to know what it tastes like. Goddamn teeth lady. Oh my god, yes. Jack Sparrow. Honestly, she was so young in those films as well. Not that she's not young now, but like, because she was a baby. She was like 19, a baby.
Did you see what is said in the papers? That can't be the full story. No, that's all we're gonna get. I heard there was.
Alright. They said we could talk about death magic. So, fine. Death magic.
Wonderful. What can I illuminate for you?
Ugh, I don't know. I usually try not to think about it.
Take your time.
We're talking about dragons after this.
They're sharing their special interests because they weren't getting on, so I told them
You're
that they
set
should
for
learn
work
from one
tomorrow.
another.
Hey,
And now they're sharing their special interests. I'm searching. I nearly fell in the water and drowned.
Let's find those buskers. Stay ready, though.
Well, there's
the
a candle
Venatori are
hop.
playing rough.
Hold, please. Candle up. Curiosity. Curiosity isn't always a bad thing. Called out! Called out!
Another message.
Oh, that's so funny. So funny. An uncommon ring.
Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left.
Right? Ooh! Ooh!
Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Right on the back. Someone got him with a shiv.
Someone saw their chance and took it. Empty. Where are they?
Feasted and feted at the garden. Enjoy magnificent views of Minrathous while the dulcet tones of Lex Aulos and his performers soothe away the...
A restaurant pamphlet. The garden. It mentions performers.
Ugh. Is this a puzzle? Feels like a puzzle.
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
Off we go! To the rooftops! Going through the catacombs doesn't feel like a smart plan, but here we are. Is there dead people over here? What's this? Marisa, I'm sorry things got heated, but I just can't give up on Toth's gullet. Parts of that tunnel are carved out of bedrock. The sea isn't going to claim it easily. And if I'm right, there's a way the gullet connects to the route we're mapping now, and I'm going to find it. Ignace. Waiting for the equivalent of try-finger butthole. I hate you for making me say that out loud. Try-finger butthole. Okay. I can hear this in Candace's voice, honestly. Right, so we want to go this way?
Emmerich, I have a death question.
Go on.
Why doesn't every spirit take over every corpse?
Normally, only a small trickle of spirits escape the Fade. And not all of them possess the desire, the hunger for a body.
That's weird. Why not?
The mortal world is just as off-putting to some spirits as the Fade is to you, Tash.
Fade's fine. At least the spirits there don't get into bodies.
White lights!
Well, there's other ways to get into the catacombs.
The Lords of Fortune say that there's always a way in.
They're as much a maze as the necropolis. Less populated, but far more chaotic.
Where does that go? I don't want to know. We're on a mission. I'm going on a big mission with the boys. Wreck the place! Wah! Imagine if you possess spirits in the Fade and that's how you got in and out. Oh my god, imagine. Right, yeah. Ooh.
Trouble ahead.
Spinny knives. I tried to dodge and it didn't work.
Finish them quickly!
Venatori, and not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers.
Right, where are we going? This way? Okay, I think that's gonna need a run.
I find it fascinating that you've discovered ways to deal with dragons peacefully, Tash. In Navarra, I grew up hearing they were so hostile they all had to be slain.
Like demons?
Spirits twisted into the form referred to as demons are largely misunderstood. Ah, yes, like demons, I suppose. The pity Navarra drove most of its dragons to extinction.
They'll be back. Dragons don't die that easy.
Okay, we're looking for missing buskers.
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown today?
Ha! I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
The Shadow Dragons really do stand up for us. All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
A drink to take your mind off the world's troubles. Happy to help.
Up there.
Up where? They said go below. Oh. I'll take it.
Everything built up around the docks here.
Okay.
Hello?
What can I
Who
get
goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori.
That's Matt Mercer.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory. And then Tot said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. Perhaps it's time we take our act on the road. This city's a lot grimmer lately. Adieu, Rook. We'll sing your praises.
This man truly is everywhere in this game. It is fucking Matt Mercer. We've got, right, let me count how many Matt Mercer voices. Anaris, Viper, this guy, Manfred. That's 4 at least. Like, named people. 4 at least. I think I'm also missing them. That is a proper Whitestone voice, Matt Mercer. Yep. Matt Mercer, you devil. What's down here? Hold on. Right, go away. That's weird. There we go. made it. The threads aren't the only racket in town. When word spreads, the coin will come to me. Demons take one look at me and run. A tidy arrangement, and who's going to argue with me then? Not sure why the demon wants a cut. No gold in the fade, is there? But it insists. Whatever, I'm in
Was this
control.
protection racket run by a demon?
Some spirits can become rather enterprising.
Okay. Up we go. Right. Character. Ability damage, but less defense. More defense, less damage. Let's do this one. Okay. 30 defense, 10% defense, 20% resistances. Well, at low health. There's electric damage bonuses, burning durations, rings, cold damage. And we got a point. So we're gonna put it this over here. What's this one? Penetration plus 15%. Upgrades blast abilities or upgrades strike abilities. Well, let's do strike abilities deal 50% more stagger. And then library, we got some codex entries. Penetration in my dragon game? How dare. How very dare. Ooh, I know. Companions, how are we looking? 5, getting there with Tash. Almost at 6 with Emmerich, which is good. Let's keep at it. Where to next? Ooh. The Black Emporium. The team has learned about the Black Emporium, a shop rumor to deal in all sorts of esoteric goods. Right, let's head here. And then... Side, that's so annoying. I'm gonna take Harding. Or maybe we should take Nev. Because Nev might have heard of the Antiquarian before. Some person.
Here it is. The Black Emporium.
We have company! Urchin! Where is that urchin? Oh, don't tell me I've misplaced another one! No matter.
Okay. How many arms do you have, sir? This is all like... What's this? Crow's armlet, heavy helm. Oh, shopping. Ooh. Hunger. Your weapon attacks leech 25% of their damage for 10 seconds. Regroup. All of your companions' ability cooldowns are refreshed. Legion Sovereign. Ornate lockpicks. Royal Elf Root. Mementos. The Warrior Decor. Throne of Roots Decor. A gift for Harding. Give me it. The Snake Skin. Oh my god, a hat. I want it. The Pillars of Kalsharok Voice. Pillars of Kalsharok Blood. So maybe this is things like if you miss it, you can get it here. So hot. Found me. You don't give up. We knew it. Led all the way here? Right, what else? Cool. So, is that it? Slay. Right, there's apparently hidden treasure in Minrathous. And all of this seems to be unexplored? Or undiscovered? And then that's the Crossroads Alluvion. We're exploring! Finding a new clue, it would seem. I really like that there's so many like fast travel options because the maps, especially the repeatable maps, are so big, but they're not so open that it feels like you're gonna get lost.
How goes your search for Aelia, Nev?
She knows how to stay out of sight.
Caution is paramount when hunting down a blood mage.
Aelia's not the first I've dealt with, but she's the nastiest.
In all Minrathous? If I can help.
I'll let you know. Thanks.
I haven't seen a single dog, but some bastard is barking. Hold on. There's a dog back here. It's just this one dog. Hush, puppy. Hush. Oh, there's another one. Doggos. They're technically called Mabari.
That's it!
I've had it with you and your emotional constipation. I think there's 3 or 4. There's definitely one you can pet. Yeah, I've definitely pet one before. How the fuck do we... How? Maybe we haven't unlocked this area yet. So maybe we shouldn't worry too much about it. Ooh. Gonna head back to the... I'm craving a slush puppy. Oh, don't. Oh, I love a slush puppy. Companions. Oh shit, yeah, I got stuff for Harding and Nev. Gain precision the first time Harding using his ability. Yeah, it's there if we ever need it. Nev. Crit ability applies chilled. Whenever you kill an enemy with a critical ability, applies chilled to all nearby enemies. Nev's ability cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Your other companions' cooldowns are reduced by 10 seconds whenever Nev's abilities defeat an enemy. Fuck, that's much better. And we got the mage thing. We're keeping our Fade Light. I really like our Fade Light. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, let's head back to the lighthouse. Yes? Yes? How are we looking in Minrathous now? We've got 63% discovered. That's much more. And we've got slightly less weak strength with the Shadow Dragons. Yes. Yes. So let's go back. I want to give Harding her gift. We bought her at the Creepy Man's. A missive? From who? From Minrathous. To Rook and Company, the Venatori tried to take our city and dedicate it to their gods. We called for help and you answered. You stopped their rituals, made people feel safer, and gave them some hope. Minrathous isn't out of danger, but we'll keep fighting. We hope you do too. We're behind you all the way. Regards, a friend of Minrathous. We also got one from Lex Aulos, also known as Matt Mercer. Rook, fellow felon and bane to the Venatori. It took some doing, a boat through the night, a cart from a suspicious village, a donkey ride through the woods, but our little group of Docktown entertainers is well free of Minrathous. Fear not, for our music continues. As promised, we've taken the shows on the road. The lest you think my vow to sing your praises was empty flattery, your praises aren't being sung in the largest city in Thedas, but a roadside inn or two has heard your name. In fact, a local shadow dragon will see this letter reaches you from one such place. Now, an audience of 5 unruly souls awaits. Your illustrious balladeer on the run, Lex Aulos. I love hearing from people we help. Who wants to talk to us? Nev wants to talk to us. So does Emric, and so everybody wants to talk to us. Right, let's go see what these fucks are talking about. See what these fucks are talking about. And then we'll do Emric, Nev, Harding. Sound good?
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of, but also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead. Now he's alive.
Which is good, that he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to, I don't know, fix him?
He's alive. That's a start.
I hope so.
Yeah, the gasp I gasped when we saw her brother. I thought it was like a surefire thing that he was dead. Apparently not. Yeah, we're gonna quickly come outside and then come back inside because we're silly. But I just want to see what these fucks are up to. Because I said it in a specific order and now my brain has to do it in a specific order.
Zara's dead, Lucanus. Figured you'd be happier.
Solve one problem, another takes its place.
I'll give you that. I hunted a Viper Claw once, only to find a blood wraith at the end of the trail.
I found Ilario at the end of mine.
Look on the bright side. What good are you as an assassin without a mark to hunt?
Oh, I'm just your pet little boy. You don't mind me. You're so sweet being. Right, we're going back inside. Just get over some fresh air. Oh, yeah. Wonderful fresh air in the fade. Oh, wonderful, yeah. Rick. Sweet Bubs. Handsome man.
Hi, Emmerich. You've got a guest.
Ah, Rook. You remember the Hand of Glory?
Hard to forget. You figure out what those Venatori who broke into the necropolis were doing with it.
The Hand is how they broke in. The simpler undead are blind to its bearer when its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
If they're helping the Venatori, that has to stop.
Agreed. I've made some inquiries. This man is one of the death mage's victims. If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
Floor's all yours.
It shouldn't take long. I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again.
Who did this to you? Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one. The spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
We've got to stop this. Whoever killed him wasn't gentle.
Wondrous and terrifying are the revelations of the dead.
Did that name he said mean anything?
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned country house outside Navarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well. Let's depart for Blackthorn when you're ready. I'd like to speak to the necromancer behind all this.
I'm sorry, Em. When we do an Emmerich run, I promise you I will make it all worth it. Me realizing I should prepare Speak with Dead more often. Speak with Dead is a fucking great spell. You don't have to cut off their head. I just do it for flair. And also we're traveling usually quite a lot, so I don't want to carry an entire corpse with us. It's easier just to have a head in a bag, you know? As long as you've got the head, you can talk to them.
What are you doing?
The wisps are drawn to something around here. The boxes are baited with notes, baubles, things they steal.
Maybe they're drawn to you.
They've been seen here when I'm not. There's more to it.
I could use a break, if you need extra eyes.
Knock yourself out.
Riveting case we've got here.
I follow the leads I've got. What? You don't like a good stakeout?
I'm a shadow. It's part of the game. At least the wisps won't try to kill us if we're caught.
You know how my jobs go. Watch yourself.
I'll take my chances. Why this job?
We're never short on unanswered questions. I'll take a few that aren't the end of the world. Got something.
We're that good?
Empty.
We're still good.
Imagine if I'd have spoken with Dit on Sage. Oof. Truly painful. I wonder if it'd worked if he doesn't have a soul. I suppose when a body dies, or when a person dies, their soul goes elsewhere, and it's kind of like a thing. I think I would have had to have like rolled a dice on it. I don't know.
You're still working?
Just finishing some things up. You know you're being creepy, right? Why are you watching me?
Because you haven't been sleeping, and I wanted to figure out why.
Oh, right. I have dreams now. When I go to sleep, I mean.
I thought dwarves didn't dream.
Solus used the dagger to rip the dreams from the Titans. Maybe when I touched it, the dreams came back? It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
Sometimes I have these dreams where I'm naked.
What?
And I have to make a speech or go to battle, and I have no pants on. It's distressing.
Yeah, that would be. I haven't had that particular dream. These days, I just dream I'm being chased, hunted. There's something that glows red, just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
And so you're here, thumbing through ledgers and unsure if you want to go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much. But I already feel better, having talked about it. And now, I'm gonna get some sleep, and hope the dreams are safe.
Good luck.
Still need to give her her gift, so I do need to go back in and be like,
Hey,
hi,
Duck.
me again. Sorry, in the midst of our conversation, I forgot to give you a gift.
Feels like home.
Yay! I got her a little tree. Is your Ruka Geordie? Yeah. She's northern. She's quite Geordie. I love her. It's this Rook or it's Erika Ishii. Those are the two voices for femme presenting Rooks. More feminine sounding. I thought so. Occasionally I heard like a Middlesbrough twang. Yeah, pretty much. Library. We have codex for the shadow dragons. Where are they? Nev's case notes. The Fade Sky. More to this place than it's letting on. Solas's influence or something more. Sometimes I hear the tide as I'm waking up. Disappears when I remember where I am. Could be me. Can't say I don't feel a little swept away. In half a dozen ways and counting. Found Fred. Manfred. We call him Fred. Sitting on a little outcrop. He pointed at the Fade Sky. Nothing new there I could see, but I'll keep an eye on it. I told Fred we can see half of Thedas in a day with the Illuvians, but we're all small next to that. Almost nothing. Fred hissed in response and left. Not sure how long I sat there. And suddenly he was back, handing me tea. Sat back down and we kept an eye on the sky. Oh, we've got more Shadow Dragon stuff. Do we? Am I missing? Clearly we must. Oh, it's up here. Nev's case notes on wisps. It's not the room, easy to rule out. I moved my stuff, but they followed, back where we started. What are they after? They focus on the notes. Sometimes they'll circle a bauble or two, but mostly the notes. Why? Curiosity? Curiosity. Wisps are known for it. Emmerich's got a paper or three on the topic, and lucky me, I've got a desk full of mysteries and other people's secrets. So say they like an unanswered question. Is that it? Is it all the notes or certain cases in particular? Their interest seems random, but is it? What's the pattern? They avoid anything related to the Opal Rose case. A coincidence? Too easy. But then again, wisps. Bellara asked if this was a real case and I was keeping official notes. Yes. I honestly love how much Nev loves Manfred. I'm like, we love Fred. Sweet baby boy Fred. Okay, let's have a look at our quests. We have a new companion quest, the House of the Dead. Find the rogue necromancer. We've got stuff in the necropolis. So what level are we at? Still, we need to go back to that at some point. Level 38. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go to the House of the Dead with Emmerich. Find the rogue necromancer. Taking Lucanus. Obviously.
So, Blackthorn Manor. Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
Oh, it's so hard not to make fun of something called a Hand of Glory.
What's so amusing about it?
Really? You don't... with the name? No? Never mind.
The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex. Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off?
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori. It would have taken extraordinary skill to layer the involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
Bet whoever owned that hand agrees with you.
We'll put an end to whatever's happening in this manor. That, I promise. Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
Nice. Creepy mansion, haunted mansion vibes, creepy mansion. You know me, pals. I'm gonna loot the place. What's this? Here lies Lord Stoddard Ludlow Blackthorn, last of his line. His life and death span the year. It's been eroded. So this we could probably do at some point. This looks like you can open it. Interesting. The whole time I was doing his quest, I was thinking about how perfect this house would be for Emmerich and I after the cave was over. Oh, what love. Feels kind of grim to be. Ooh! Okay. Fire vulnerable. Let's do that then. For these fucks.
I'm ready. Say the word.
alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
Just stay away. Will you all right?
Why is it not giving me the healing? Get me up.
Won't let you slip away.
No, get me up. I'm not done. Mother of peace.
There are far fewer corpses here than there should be.
Where are they?
I suspect the necromancer in this place has already helped themselves to these crypts.
Ow! Oh, fuck. That was painful. I don't even think that it was fully necessary for us to do that. I think that was optional. Any healing potions? Any healing potions? Anything at all?
On the job.
Thanks, Lucanus. That wasn't even like we had to do that. That was an optional boss. Ew. Cool though. Enjoyed. Okay. Now that we've done that, and we've got no healing potions, let's head on in.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
I don't like this.
Fucking meat eater. wrecking the joint. You fuck with me, with your demons, I'll fuck with you. Healing potions, anything at all. Public warning elemental. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're heading northeast up the stairs. It's a healing potion.
These sigils. They can't be.
What do you mean they can't be? Look at this library though. Nom 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 nom. Tinku, I'll have one of them. Though I think Emmerich recognizes these sigils. Now, this is a really nice library though, has to be said. That leads down here. Interstellar Desk Plant 69! What a fucking name. Hi. Hello there. Did you know that mountains aren't just funny, they're also hell areas? I did know that. And I love that you also know that. Welcome in. Welcome in. What a first time chat. We love to see it. Welcome in. Oh wow. Excellent. Excellent scenes. This is our first playthrough of Dragon Age the Veilguard. So if you've played the game, all I would ask is no spoilies. Thinking a stable tether here was worth the effort. No prying visitors so far. Time to plot the etheric variables. Now that's a dad joke if I've ever seen one, and we love dad jokes here. A joy after patching up the corpses in Blackthorn's crypts. I must find better guards for my work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am absolutely... So what's your favourite cheese? Cheddar, probably? What's your favourite cheese? Came through here, so I want to go down. Tale of the Blackthorns. A history of Blackthorn Manor followed by a note by Emmerich. There is a misconception that the Blackthorns originated outside Navarra, as their surname consists of 2 syllables instead of the usual Navarran 3. The family takes their name from the estate, which was a gift bestowed by Queen Vanesca IV. 20 generations have walked its rolling meadows, fished its ponds, and nursed the gardens that delight the gentry fortunate enough to be invited to the autumn ball. So then Emmerich said, clearly written during better days. No one knows what truly befell the Blackthorns. There are rumours of salacious affairs, suspicious deaths, and untended crypts. I suspect the veil has always been thin around the manor. Perhaps it's best no scion has appeared to claim its halls. Aye. Mozzarella, gorgonzola, parmesan. Love that. Love that for you. We also got stuff for Emmerich. My favorite piece of art. Think I like. There's this one that Van Gogh did, and it's of a skeleton smoking. I can't remember what it's called. I'm heavily fucking with mascarpone cheese at the moment on bagels. Ooh, as you should. Yeah, I'm gonna Google what the artwork's called. Skull of a skeleton with burning cigarette. Yeah. That's probably my favorite. Oop. What is your favorites?
I've seen similar spellwork in Tevinter.
Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest. Have you noticed anything strange about the Fade itself here?
It's agitated. I felt this in Tevinter around big works of magic.
The spirits press closer than they should.
Just like wailing. Did it! I'm a master. Maybe not. Oh, definitely not. Find the points of suffering. Okay. End it.
No! What have they done?
Oh, this looks bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
And demons.
Mother of pets.
Understood!
On your right!
Understood.
I'm ready again!
For the rest of us, Rook.
Now what?
I must free the spirit bound here.
I like Picasso's Guernica and also Dali's Persistence of Memory. Both a little abstract and give you a lot of room for interpretation. Ooh, very nice.
Ah!
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls! How dare they? What are they Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion.
Okay, I'm following you. It felt wrong that they weren't all done.
Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there.
Okay, so we want to go up here. Absolutely dying for a healing potion, or if any of yous could, you know, do something for me.
Thanks, Lucanus.
No. Trust me, no.
I pray he believes you.
Sorry, what?
Spite asked if those self-lighting candles are good to eat.
Healing potions, any healing potions anywhere. Literally anywhere. Ruined balcony. Oh, gods.
No one lives here anymore. Why?
No one knows why the Blackthorns abandoned their manor. Rumor hinted at a family tragedy. A perfect spot for our wayward necromancer to work unnoticed.
He's like, do we go through everything and see everything? And then part of me's like, maybe I'll take this here anyway, but I don't want to stress it. Healing potions here anyway. could just be a loot room. And storage. Welcome back to another session of B destroys boxes and beams, apparently. No evil boxes shall best me, besties. None. Another one.
Another victim.
We've got demons again. Time to die!
Stop! Stop! Woo! Chest.
Look to the right! End this! We need to close in. Now's your chance.
Can you free this one, Emmerich?
I must.
Woo!
It's over. What's wrong? Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
Okay, I know where we're going, man.
All the seals have been extinguished. Excellent. Let's open that door. Someone's torn a path into the Fade.
Oh.
It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Mierda.
Yeah, me too, Lucanus. Right, we need this wisp. How do we get the wisp? How do we...
wisps aren't usually this angry.
This necromancer we're after corrupted it. Fortunately, I can calm the poor things when they're in this state. Onwards. The hand of glory still points the way.
Oh, Jesus. What was that? Loud noise warnings. Treasure. Tried down. Well, thank you. We got treasure.
Undead? This necromancer has brought once helpless undead into the cave as soldiers?
And a rage demon.
The way forward won't open until we defeat them.
Undead and a demon. We must be getting close.
We should
Our
fucking
rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
Right. I'm just gonna say something. The only thing I can think of a necromancer that takes souls is a lich. But I don't know if we're gonna find a lich. But that's what it's making me think of. Library. Oh, slay. The obverse of reality. In the Fade, form does not spring from function, it is separate in ways the waking world cannot permit. Nightmare's corridors have no real-life counterparts. What determines which sections of the physical world are echoed in the Fade? Is there an underlying logic or glacial patterns past comprehension? Do our collective fears and longings craft what we see? The will of a mage is especially potent. We may learn to shape the Fade's pathways if we are ever mindful of the dangers this invites. Okay. Okay. Imagine it was just soulless. He's like, well, I
Down
had
there.
to
More
spend my time
victims.
doing something.
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Flippy slide.
Late as always, Professor.
It can't be.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met?
Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
She's just trying to needle you.
Johanna always did make a sport of it.
Resentful prattling from the one left behind.
No. The stolen life in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
No. What is she planning?
Emmerich, you okay to fight?
Yes. Johanna took the lantern away with her. Yes, final call. Good work, brother.
Stay in cover!
They attack from afar!
End it now!
Wilford Brook!
What did Hesenkos do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst.
I want this.
Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her.
We're on our way.
There's no way out.
What do we do now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking. A candle. This wasn't here before.
Oh, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
Here's that last candle.
Excellent. Place them on the pedestals, if you would.
He's so calm under immense pressure of us being trapped in the Fade forever.
We drift upon the... Let them form a new configuration. And with that...
Let's get back to the real world.
We must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos's voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
So don't hit her cronies. Heard that. Let's go, bitches.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade.
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
Look, that lantern's dangerous. Why don't we talk about this?
Dangerous to those who fail to realize what can be done with it! Though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back. I'd exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Okay.
Looks like we'll see just how dangerous that lantern is.
Very funny.
Johanna's escaped again.
Want to tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, Rook.
cover! End this, quickly! Get back! Attack from a distance! Get clear! Stay in cover. We're attacking from afar! We need to close in. The avenging foe!
Clear.
It's over. Emmerich, still sense anything wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer changed the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
Oh, they're pigs.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly.
It's fun.
Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscript?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for... whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends, once.
I'd guess it was a shock to see her back there then.
An unexpected reunion. It wasn't always like this. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
I'm having trouble picturing how someone becomes partly undead.
A skilled watcher can make subtle alterations. Hers are more extensive. You saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hezenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her, Rook. Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Hezenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. City conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
Well, Varric. House of the Dead. Emmerich discovered an old colleague inside Blackthorn Manor, the exiled Mornwatcher Johanna Hezenkos. She had created a dangerous fade rift that lured in spirits so she could drain their power with an enchanted lantern. While Emmerich and the team closed the rift, Hezenkos escaped, boasting that she would use the now energized lantern to conquer Navarra City. Emmerich lamented the dark, power-hungry path his one-time friend had taken, but renewed his pledge to stop her. So we got 3,000 XP for that. So we're now level 39. Friendly hiss, absolutely. Friendly hiss. Ooh, we have companions. We've got level 6 for you, bestie. Hermetic pendulum. Still not as good as what you're rocking. Still not as good. Let's take the penetration. B, I thought you were romancing Lucanus. I am. I am. Okay, Mornwatch. The dawn of consciousness. Let us consider wisps, and urges slighter than wisps. When do these forces, I dare not call them beings at this juncture, begin to change? How does one discern the slow shift from pure magic to that which can name its own interests? What begets a spirit's own self-reflection? These questions are the moral bedrock of necromancy. Ever present and vital, they reveal the dignity inherent to us all, mortal and otherwise, by their answers. This is from a beginning of a monograph by Professor Emmerich Volkaren, The Dawn of Consciousness, an exploration of the nature of the wisp. And we've got this one, Hezenkos Note, Necromancy's Potential. What the necromancers of the Grand Necropolis fail to understand, again and again, is how atrophied death magic is outside Navarra. Ferelden's mages, blindly following the old elemental primers, or Lay's mages, too caught up in politics to risk looking unseemly. To Winter's mages, some decent death magic hobbled by their obsession with blood. The free marches aren't even worth considering after the disaster in Kirkwall. We, Navarra, have the only mages to specialise in the very art of life and death itself, yet none of the doddering rulers of our little kingdom has the slightest interest in what we could accomplish. Terms of a bargain, notes from Emmerich attached to a letter. You may find this interesting, Nev. Correspondence between Johanna and the Venatori from Blackthorn Manor. To the necromancer Hezenkos, as agreed, 10,000 ingots of tempered silverite for a portion of the raw magic you've siphoned from the Fade. When last we spoke, you indicated you need certain materials vital for a necromantic work beyond the imagination of you zealots. Our dignity would not normally suffer insults such as these yet again from you. But if you would be willing to at last share more necromantic tricks particular to the Watchers, we can supply more rarities for your grand project. 10,000 ingots. There wasn't a scrap of silverite in the manor. What's Johanna done with it all? Whoa. Not good. Does anybody want to talk to us? Okay. Harding wants to talk to us. These two are chatting up a storm, and these two are chatting up a storm. We'll go talk to Harding. Oh. And then we'll see. It's pushing on in time, so we might just plan what we're gonna do for next time.
Nev, if I asked what's bothering you, would I get an answer?
Alia says Minrathus is broken, and I've called it the same, but I don't like it that way.
Are you worried about what some Benatori said? Don't let her get under your skin.
I know. You know, when you were assassinating all those Venatori, it's too bad Alia missed the list.
Say the word and I'll make up for it this time.
Painful. Harding.
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the lords and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right then. I'll see you soon.
Okay. I think what we'll do... We've got a companion quest with Harding. We've got this to do, which I think we should do next time. Do this quest. Find the cauldron. Return to the Hossberg wetlands via the crossroads. So we'll be taking Davrin for that. 100%. And... who else should we take? We'll decide tomorrow. But yeah, so we'll do the cauldron quest. And then move on as we've been doing and see where that gets us. Right. But yeah, level 39. We're absolutely getting there. So let's save the Wawawi was.